out to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Here's a screen for Robinson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
2nd and 14. That's brought in downfield by London. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Back to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, that is incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, 18 Cardinal, Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
On play action, they'll throw. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
20, 11, 2, turbo.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious. So they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa. 2nd and 10.
Tiger.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Open man is Ibuka. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year. Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
And a sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Warriors 70.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's out wide here for Robinson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Over the middle, caught by London. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
Here we go. Set.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Ready.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 7. 60 even. 60 even.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. Let's go.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line.
60 Bobcats. Come on. Come on. Lightning. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll set up a throw. Now a run here off the up. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. They'll drop the throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Got it. 19, 18, Robert, 79 Broncos. Steady.
He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they have their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Hold on. Check. Go. 180.
Play action. It's gone. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken from just outside the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today. But they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 124 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Get it.
1st down, Falcons.
Pass the 60.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you want to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Once again, it's Irving. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he is stopped just short of third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go tonight.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that will pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself, because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how to sequence things, how to run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. 2 catches catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Check smash, Cougar 19.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw left side is complete to Reed. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
This is one wide receiver whose toughness will never be questioned because he fires off the line of scrimmage, runs his route, and he understands sometimes a collision is going to happen. In this case, steals himself well, keeps the arms extended, and makes a big-time catch.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
19, get it. Press all 80, 18, tied in.
Back to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. This pass is caught by London. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Warriors 70, let's go now.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jaden Reed as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And a lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Picked up by Cam Smith. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers at that situation, they really become magnified.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Tucker's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time it forced him to taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The final shot before break here. Gone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off play action. Here's Goff. He'll try and do this himself. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. 139 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
A.J. Barner, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throw left side, there's London. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions. Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. Mr. Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts from 17 yards out. And the Falcons have opened the lead up to 30. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Here's Goff. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jalen Walker. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. On 3rd down, they go with Irving. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's to the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Buccaneers 22.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 162 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
70 Rangers, Panther 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Down to about the 32.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
2nd and 6. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. In motion goes the tight end.
18 Pioneer. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll run with Robinson. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now gone. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. That's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works. But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
To about the 40-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
A run up the middle with Irvin. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 124 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bucks on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Handoff running left, Irving.
And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Here's a handoff to Irving. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
White, he'll try the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Run it again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
White 20. What's up?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Jamison Williams
From 17 yards out.
and the Buccaneers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Buccaneers 29.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Okay, break.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Ready.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall. Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pena now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Gone.
He'll try to pick it up himself. That is caught.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
What's that?
They'll fake it on a jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more get turned down. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Hey, switch! Turbo!
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Down the left sideline. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 42 yards.
Jamison Williams.
First down, here's White. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. The quick slant caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere, they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
This will be fielded at the 17.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Goff.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Lion, go!
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
2nd and 7.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Look in the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Into the hands of London.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Press all 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
He'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Levante David.
And the Bucs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his team.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Jamison Williams
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage.